Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. We are so excited to be here. We are the team from 𝘎𝘬𝘷𝘪𝘯𝘭𝘭. I'll introduce ourselves if you are new to Simply. I'm Abby.
Ryan.
Taylor.
Carrie.
And Carrie. And we are the Fantastic Four coming at you from 𝘎𝘬𝘷𝘪𝘯𝘭𝘭. We are an online virtual handmade marketplace, as well as a DIY blog for crafting. So every Thursday, you're going to check us out here live on Facebook, just bringing you some of the trendiest new crafts that we can find. And we just kind of break them here, break them down, bring them here, break them down, and just have a fun.
Whichever way you want to do it, or maybe whatever just we decide we want to do, or whatever you want us to do. Yeah.
Which is super fun because, you know, of our social situation going on right now, we think that it's important to still make time to connect with your friends and to still have a very fun hobby, which we do. So ours is crafting, and we are four makers. We all have our own small businesses, and we all sell products. And this is just our time to come together and hang out with you guys, some of our followers. We're just so thankful for our supporters, and we're here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we're just gonna wait for a minute. We're gonna let everybody join on. We send out the project that we're doing on Thursday nights, on Thursdays, I'm sorry, on Mondays.
The Monday before.
On Mondays before, we send out our supply list on what we're going to be doing for the following Thursday. So if you would like to join along with us, check us out on Monday on Instagram or Facebook at 𝘎𝘬𝘷𝘪𝘯𝘭𝘭, and you'll be able to pick up that supply list. So tonight we're doing a really fun project. And Ryan, why don't you tell us about it?
So most of us, 3/4 of us, are doing a bleach kind of reverse tie-dye. And some of us are doing regular tie-dye, which is super cool. Carrie, you're doing an ice tie. Blah, blah. None of us can talk tonight. It's just whatever happens.
Ice dyeing tonight, girl.
Ice dyeing. So supplies. You need some sort of sweatshirt or t-shirt or whatever. I mean, I tie-dyed just a piece of fabric one time so I could make a mask. So whatever kind of fabric you want to tie-dye. If you're doing the reverse tie-dye, then you just need some good old Clorox, otherwise, and some rubber bands. If you're doing the regular tie-dye, you can either use the liquid or powder, which I have to tell you, and Carrie will go over when it's her segment, that the powder tie-dye works best with the ice dyeing, and liquid dye works better when you're just regular tie-dyeing. So up to you. But those are the basic supplies, not very much at all.
Yeah.
Rubber bands.
You know, don't forget rubber bands.
Yeah, and we're fall tie-dyeing right now, so
so trendy.
Sweatshirts, something a little bit more cozy and warm. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I have literally been buying, making anything that I possibly can that is getting me ready for fall. I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. I just share.
It's gonna be cool soon. Our office gets so cold. I wore a sweatshirt all day yesterday.
The other day I posted to my own personal Instagram. It was like this meme of Britney Spears, and she's like sweating, and it was me, it said me in the middle of or the end of September, pretending that it's cold enough to wear a sweatshirt. And it's totally me, I'm pretending oh no, it's fine, I can totally wear this sweatshirt because it's fall, and that's totally me. I'm in total denial. But it will fall. We're almost there.
Hey, I will pay extra on my electric bill so that I can have it cold enough to wear a sweatshirt in my house.
Exactly.
It's horrible, but I will.
Yes, that's totally me too. And I am buying all the pumpkin spice lattes, and I am whatever. You know what? Make fun of me. I don't care. I'm pretending that fall's my season.
I'm over summer.
I'm a fall baby, so this is my time. Yes. Soon it's my time.
So what sorry, Carrie. So what I love about this project is that we did one very similar to this just a couple weeks ago, and it was for summer, and we kind of chose more of a summer apparel. But what's really fun about tie-dye is the possibilities are limitless. And we just wanted to show you that that tie-dye fashion is still super trendy right now. These makers that do tie-dye, if this is something that you really enjoy doing and you want to take it further than just a craft, you can actually start a business selling anything you can get your hands on to tie-dye. We're talking scarves, purses, leggings, jeans, shirts, jackets, sweaters, anything you can think of to tie-dye is just super hot and selling right now. So that is another thing that we try to do with these lives, is we try to introduce new hobbies, new things that you, or new hobbies that you can try out. And then if you really enjoy them, you can take them to the next level and sell them even at simplymadelocal.com. You know, we've got a ton of makers who sell a wide variety of items, and for every season. So even if you just want to do it for a season, you can come on. We have a free basic membership that costs $0. No listing fees, no commission fees, nothing. It's absolutely free. You can come on there, sell for a season, and then take the rest of the year off, because we are entering into the retail season. This is the busiest time of the year. This is when everybody is going to be wanting to buy handmade, and if you want to sell items even for just a little bit, now is the time. So anyways, getting back to this.
My mom used to sell retail a lot, and she used to call it OND, and I used to be like, are you just spelling END wrong, like the end of the year? And she's like, no, October, November, December are when most businesses make the majority of their money.
Yes, you could actually take off the rest of the year.
Yeah,
absolutely agreed. So, so what we're doing now is we enjoyed so much doing that summer type craft that we're bringing it back and putting a fall spin on it, because, like I said, the trend is still huge. If you want some more inspirational ideas, be sure to check out our Pinterest boards at pinterest.com. You're going to go up to the top and search Simply Made Local, and there you're going to find over 100 boards that have all the ideas, all the inspiration you're ever going to need as a crafter. Please come check us out. We have done all the legwork for you, especially Ryan. She is our Pinterest guru. She has curated over 100 boards of all of the best trending projects that are just phenomenal. So
for this particular project, I would suggest 2 different things. One, that you sign up for our email list, because we are going to be giving away some SVGs that are specifically fall, Halloween, and then coming up later in the year, Christmas related. So you can get your own SVGs that you can use on your Cricut or your Cameo or Silhouette, or whatever different kind of cutting machine you have. So that'll be really cool. And one of those I'm actually going to be cutting out tonight and putting on my own sweatshirt. And then if you want some other ideas for something that maybe we aren't giving away, you can go to our fall crafts Pinterest board or Halloween crafts Pinterest board. I have specific Cricut Halloween and Cricut fall and Cricut Christmas for cutting files that you can then cut out and transfer onto your whatever project you're making. Or if you just want general ideas, those are all in separate Pinterest boards as well.
I don't want to be biased, but I truly want to say that our Pinterest just page in general and the boards in general it's probably one of the prettiest Pinterest pages that I have ever visited in my life. And I know that Ryan and I have been on Pinterest since Pinterest came around. We're addicts. It's just something that her and I, for Abby too, we have been on Pinterest for years and years. It is just so well done. Ryan has done a phenomenal job. Just in the way that it's organized, it's just beautiful. But and just being able to find any sort of SVG, especially if you're someone who has a Cricut or a Silhouette, just being able to find those things and easily being able to find those things is so nice.
Yeah.
Because
when I want to do something, I just want to do it. Like, I'm excited. I want to make something. I don't want to be searching for an hour, because then I'll probably get bored and like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's very nice to be able to just get on there and be able to, find exactly what you're looking for, just super easy. But like I said, don't, you know, don't just take my word for it. Just go in and, you know, find it and search for it yourself. You'll be able to, you know, just search and really just go through there and see exactly what I'm talking about. It really is gorgeous. So do it.
It is. Yeah, so that is an option for you, and we're just so thankful for our support on that. We get so much traffic going to those boards, and we just really appreciate it. You make this job possible for us. So getting back to this, so to put a fall spin on our tie-dye, we just chose more of those fall colors, and then we're going into more of those slouchy sweatshirts. We have all different sweatshirts to show you on what you can do. Taylor wishes she could live in a sweatshirt all year, as do I. I love them. So we all got our sweatshirts from different places. Well, actually, no, I think me and Carrie and Taylor, no, I take that back, got them all off of Amazon, but from different stores, obviously, on Amazon. So there's different price ranges. So that's where I got mine. You can see that here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right in. So to get started, oh, and by the way, during this time, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out. We'd love to hear your comments. We also want to know where you're crafting from and what your favorite craft is, or if you're a maker, please let us know what you make and throw up your link to your social media shop. We would love to see you.
Where we are from. We are from Southern California. That is where the four of us reside. Abby is currently not in Southern California with us.
You'll see a little different background here. I am on vacation. So, but there's no vacations for the business owner. So, and I wouldn't want to miss a Thursday with my girlfriends. Yeah, right. No way. I love this.
My relaxation for the business owner.
Now, I'm
about all you got.
Girls this afternoon, and I said, "You guys, it's Thursday. I'm so excited. I get to be back because I couldn't."
I know. I sped through so much traffic so I could get here on time because I was like, I'm not missing tie-dye tonight.
I love it. So yes, please tell us where you're crafting from and let us know what your favorite craft is, as well as if there's any craft that you would like for us to bring here on a Thursday night, please let us know in the comments and we'll try to accommodate that. So, okay, I'm gonna go first. And the way we kind of do things here is that we'll start off explaining what we do, and then I'm gonna bring my camera down and you can watch me while somebody else kind of explains their project. We think that it's a lot of fun that you're able to see 4 different versions of a project in one video. Usually you get to just see one person doing it. With Simply Made Local, you get to see 4. So very exciting. All right, for my project, I am choosing to do that striped tie-dye look. I don't know if the tie-dye different versions actually have names. Somebody should name them.
Box, there is.
Oh, like the Aurora, you know, something like that. I'm gonna do.
I'm wondering if I still have the box.
Yours is gonna be called the zebra.
The zebra.
Okay, we're naming it the zebra. It's the zebra now.
No, it's not zebra. It's the zebra.
Zebra.
Oh, the zebra. Okay. Well, we're going with that.
𝘎𝘬𝘷𝘪𝘯𝘭 Baskin.
Oh. All right. So I'm gonna do the striped design. So I'm going to do 3 different tiers, and I'm also going to continue that on to the arms. So how you're going to want to do that is you're going to start off by using rubber bands, and you're going to rubber band all the way up your sweatshirt. So I'm going to start here on the arm, and then I'm going to continue with the camera down. But I've already kind of started it. So you're just going to tie a rubber band off in sections, and then I'll be applying the bleach here. And the trick here is that you want your rubber bands to be very, very tight so you don't have too much leaking out of that designated bleach area. And you will naturally because of the folds, and that's what you want. You want it to look very clean and very crisp and be able to see. You don't want just blobs. Which I don't know. I'm not an expert in tie-dye, and you'll realize that here we're not experts in every single craft. We kind of show you the fun side of trying something new and how fun that can be. So wish me luck. I'm going to keep going and get started. And then Carrie is doing something super interesting and fun this evening.
And then
So
I've got to
do you
get my
need-
ice. So we're gonna
Okay.
start
She's gonna go grab her ice.
in a minute. I'm gonna scrunch first. I think I've got my cute little shirt here.
I love that shirt because
Tell
that's
you
so
about.
I love my cat so much. It's so awesome.
It's so awesome. She's pushing a cup of coffee off the table just like my cat. It's perfect. So I'm gonna do an ice dye, and I'm basically gonna do a scrunch pattern, which I've actually never attempted this one before, so we'll see how it goes. But I already soaked my fabric in hot water. I boiled water with salt. So, and I also washed it beforehand because it said, make sure you wash your fabric. There is soda ash in the dyes that I'm using. I'm using the Tulip dye kits, just the powder. So there's soda ash in it, but I figured I might as well prep it anyway and just soak it in the salt water. That's another way to prep.
Just real quick, you said soda ash like 3 times. What is soda ash? I have no idea what that is.
Soda ash is what you use to prep your fabric for tie-dye, for just regular tie-dye. But Tulip has it in the dye, so you don't need to prep your fabric. If you're using different dyes, there's certain dyes that you use that you want to do a soda ash soak first, and then you start your tie-dye process.
Okay, we might have to have a conversation about this later because I want to dye some yarn, and I don't know if that
You
needs
want to know how to tie-dye. So I'm just basically scrunching the crap out of the fabric.
Like witchy poo. She knows everything about all of that stuff, so I love it.
All things hippie, come here. So what I'm doing, and a lot of the tutorials I watched on ice dyeing, because I have never ice dyed, I've said that before, they usually use like a rack. And you put your ice on top of that and you let it drip into something. I have seen others though where they just use like a Pyrex container, like what I'm using right here. So
I'm just worried, Carrie, like that if you don't put it on a rack, that when it melts and you're still letting it soak through, that it's gonna like be a blob on the bottom. Do you have like a cookie rack?
I'm a little bit worried about too, but I watched one where she did it this way and it turned out really, really cool.
Okay,
so
cool.
I'm basically crossing my fingers here that this is gonna work out.
So I literally just took the rack out of my stove because I couldn't find the bucket. That's what I did. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Okay, so I've got it. I've got it in my pan. I'm gonna go grab my ice real quick. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right.
I will be right back.
I am so excited to see that.
I'm very excited to see hers because I want to know, because the last time I did it, I just did the liquid dye. So I put the shirt and then the ice and I just dripped the liquid dye and it turned out really cool, but I want to see how much different the powder is versus the liquid.
Right. So I am really just hoping this works out well here because I've never done it before.
I'm excited. You chose this one.
Excited.
This is definitely something I've always wanted to do, but have never been brave enough to do. So I'm glad that you, okay. I think I've said this before.
I wanted to ombre. I really wanted to do a dip dye ombre, but on camera.
Person who ends up telling us that she is not prepared, one, and number 2, that she's never done any of this before, and number 3, that she is not that good of a crafter. And week after week, I do not believe her.
She has this whole secret crafting life she doesn't want to tell us about, Taylor. That's what it is.
I used to be very crafty when I was younger.
Whole stuff out
rediscovered my craftiness, I believe. So, all right. I think we've got enough ice here, hopefully. I'm just covering the whole fabric with ice here, basically. So, now, what I'm going to do also is take the powder dye and just kind of willy-nilly go over it with some dye and hope to God this doesn't turn out like a giant blob of dye. We will see.
All right.
How's it going?
I see some stripes. Are you doing a specific pattern?
I am thinking about that. So I'm gonna just start out by doing 1. I'm doing 3 on the sleeves and I'm gonna do 3 in the core. Whether or not those will all line up, I'm still deciding on that. Maybe you guys could help me decide. I was thinking, should the body match the lines on the arm?
No.
Or Taylor is saying that it should just be all willy-nilly
Yes.
and be everywhere.
Yes, I agree. I concur.
Do you concur? Do you concur? Do you concur, sir? Okay.
Yes,
I
I do.
would be wearing gloves, by the way, if I was actually tie-dyeing, but with the powder, I'm not super worried, so that's why I don't have gloves on.
Okay.
I like it.
Everybody else really they just gloves.
I wonder if Marina is watching, because that looks like the start of a really good like shrimp cocktail michelada situation you got going on there, Carrie. And my friend would understand.
And you're set.
Yeah, get some lime in there, Carrie. Don't forget.
I know, it does kind of, huh? It's gonna look delicious.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so who's gonna go next?
Taylor.
Oh, you want to go?
Taylor. Yeah, what are you working on?
Fun. Okay.
Get you some.
So, if you all know me, if you've been watching for a while, these girls know me. Favorite color, black.
Black.
Okay, wait. Before you proceed, how many of those black sweatshirts do you currently own?
So many.
Lay tells Ryan, that is a private question.
Later, it's fine. Okay, move along. Proceed.
It really does look like
Like that's none of your business. Okay, so I went on to my favorite place, which is Amazon. Okay, and I purchased a men's Hanes sweatshirt, which are the most comfortable. And I cut the top. I just cut it because I like it. It's the most comfortable. I just cut that off. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to be cutting the bottom portion off and giving it like a cropped bottom. I'm not going to go too high because your girl, it's been quarantine. It doesn't need to come up that high. Ain't nobody trying to bare midriff. That doesn't need to happen. Okay. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a like a circular pattern with mine, more of that like traditional tie-dye look in the middle. But I'm going to be doing a reverse tie-dye with my bleach. Don't judge my LA color, or LA is totally awesome bleach from the Dollar Tree, but I like this one.
Bleach is bleach, man. Doesn't matter where it comes from.
Same thing.
I like this one. It smells like lemons.
I think I got this in a maxi pack at Costco, so it's probably the same cost in the end. Who knows?
I did not pre-wash this. I pulled this right out of the package. If you're like me, you're too lazy to do that. I do have a squirt bottle with water in it, so I will like pre-water it. I have gloves because, oh geez, I'm throwing rubber bands because I'm not trying to get bleach on my hands, and I do have my rubber bands. So I will show that process of how I'm going to be doing that. And then at the end of this, I have thought about possibly taking a SVG file or some sort of cute, maybe like hocus pocusy type file and cricketing it out, and then maybe ironing it out onto the front of it. But I haven't quite decided yet what I want to do. So I think for now I might just leave it tie-dyed and wait and figure out what I want to do. But for now it's just going to be a reverse tie-dye. But that's kind of the fun of these is I get these on Amazon for literally $7. I've been doing this for years. I just take them, I cut them any way that I want them to be. They have tons of colors. I mean, they've got colors for every single season. You can take them if you have a Cricut. If you don't, you can order from tons of different makers. There are makers everywhere. I highly recommend that we get makers who put their SVGs on a Simply Made logo because I would love that.
And that's a very awesome passive source of income. Do it.
Wonderful. And they will actually send you the iron on. And you can do those at home. They're wonderful. There's printables. There's all sorts of things that you can do. And you can make your own sweatshirts for literally less than $10. So that's always an option.
Which, if people don't realize, there are sweatshirts, right, Carrie, that go upwards of hundreds of dollars.
Oh yeah,
tie-dye.
I saw a tie-dye sweatshirt today for $200.
Crazy.
That looks like what I'm doing right now. So
what the actual heck is going on? That's insane.
Right?
But that's how on trend these things are. So guys, tie-dye, lucrative business. So
I can't think of one store I've been in lately that they're not there. Buy small, shop handmade, people, please.
Seriously.
Support a local artist.
Rather than any of them.
By shopping at simplymadelocal.com.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
So you're trying to use all this dye.
That looked beautiful, Carrie. It almost looked so good that I would like scoop into
Right?
it like a sherbet or something. It was so
Show it again.
beautiful. It looks
Sure.
like a tequila sunrise. That's what you should name it.
And I'm really hoping this is actually the coral and not orange, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it either way.
I think either way it will be beautiful. It looks awesome right there.
What's gonna happen? I never know with tie-dye. They always go however they want to go, basically.
Yes, yes, they do.
They turn out pretty.
That's what's fun because it's like you're doing a craft, but there's also a surprise at the end.
Oh, it's gonna be a big surprise.
Like a Cracker Jack box. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So Carrie, do you just now set it and forget it?
Yep. That's it.
Wow.
Done.
Okay.
You just let it melt, and I'm hoping that it's not too cool in here. I usually shut the air off at night, so we'll see.
Oh,
But I'm gonna let it sit overnight. I'm gonna let it sit, and then tomorrow I'm gonna look at it and probably toss it in the washer, and I think that's it. So this is
So that is the thing to remember with the tie dyes. You have
Rinse
to.
it first. Don't contaminate your washer machine. I would just rinse it in the bathtub or something
Oh
first.
yeah, sorry. Rinse it first. Absolutely, rinse it first. Get all make sure it runs clear before you wash it. Then you wash it.
Otherwise, you don't want your next set of clothes to be those colors. Yeah.
Exactly. We don't need everything being
might.
wine and coral. I can already see it through the edges melting a little bit, and it looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see
Do you have a blow dryer, Carrie?
I do.
You could speed it up
care.
so you can blow dry it.
That's true.
Or hey, if you really wanted to get fast, not necessarily us, but like people at home, if you wanted to get really fast, if you had a heat gun, you could really speed that process up.
Ooh.
If you're like,
I don't have
especially
a
with,
heat
like,
gun
makers
today.
at home, if you're wanting to monetize this situation, that's a long process.
Right.
To sit and
It
wait.
is a long process.
You could
Yeah.
definitely do a heat gun kind of a thing there.
Right. I do want it to sit for a while because I want it to really get in there, but I may check it later and just see what it's looking like too before I go to bed to make sure it's not bleeding into itself too much. But I think I picked the color combination that's going to work out pretty well together. So.
All right. Well, should I? I'm going to go a little mobile and talk about what I'm going to do now. So
Okay, Ren.
I might have to turn on another light. Hold on. I'm going to turn on the light in my my craft room. Okay. So I got this sweatshirt also off Amazon, but
Oh, you did too.
I'm a little bougie. I got this like fancy one that had these like cute little buttons, and I loved them because it said "handmade with love."
Aw, cute.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna set this down and hope it stays. My little thing. I'm going freeform tonight. I am just going to be spraying willy-nilly. My goal is I did something. Sorry.
I say willy-nilly one time.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's my new word. That's my new word.
One of my favorites.
That's one of your favorites, willy-nilly?
Totally.
Yes.
So my goal, I'm just going to be spraying all over the place, but my goal is to do more of a very bleached area here and then just kind of splatter-ish around the edges.
Cool.
Because I want to put the vinyl, heat transfer vinyl right here. I'm going to put it says, "Hey Pumpkin."
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
The pumpkin. And all I did was a half and half bleach and water. I hope that works because I have no idea. So,
it'll take a little bit of time to process, so just watch your fabric, because I've done both, just regular bleach, because I have done this before. So you'll just want to watch your fabric. I'm just going to do straight bleach tonight, but it'll just be a quicker process.
well, no,
So-
I'll put a little more bleach in right now because I think it might have been more bleach, but I'll just put a little more bleach in just in case.
It totally depends on the look you're going for. If you want it, like I like to use just straight bleach on my black fabrics because I like that really bright contrast, but again, it just really depends on what you're going for. And obviously you don't want to leave it too long because it really will leave like a because it can obviously hurt your fabrics if you're not careful. But
Yes, and I was going to mention that.
Yeah.
So the three of us are crafting with bleach, and I want to tell you that there's different levels, different strengths. If you are going for, you kind of have to watch your fabric, because you can watch many different tutorials, and they're going to tell you different amounts of time on how long to leave your bleach on for. But what I've noticed is that it's kind of to your taste. So I've left on bleach for 5 minutes on a black t-shirt, and I kind of get this really beautiful like rust color. And then I've left it on for 15 to 20 minutes, and then I get almost this gray white color. So it depends, but you're definitely not going to want to leave it on all night like Carrie.
No,
you're going to want to wash and rinse, and then that one definitely going to want to rinse that multiple times before throwing that into the wash.
How I want to do this here. I'm quite decided.
Yeah, I don't know. See how this goes.
Wow. Okay, so I'm almost done. Mine is a little time consuming. I am doing the arms. The middle is going to be fairly quick, and then the bleaching process is just minutes. And then what we'll do is we will post our finished products, as we always do, on Saturday on Instagram and Facebook. So if you would like to check out those finished products, please head on over to @SimplyMadeLocal on Facebook and Instagram on Saturday. You'll be able to see kind of what we made. And then feel free, if you have any questions about the project, you could leave it right there in the comments, or you can reach out to us at support@simplymadelocal.com. We are available every day for any of your needs, especially with the website. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We've got quite a few makers on the site who are joining. We got new makers joining us every day, so we've got new products going up. Definitely should check us out. This week, what did we have? We had some beautiful candle makers come up this week. We had a new knit store. She does knitting, and that's ready for fall. So I am just so excited for all the fall products to just start coming in. And if you are subscribed to Simply Made Local's email list, definitely look for your email tomorrow. We've got a really fun incentive program. If you're one of our makers, we're going to be doing some giveaways this week for the rest of the month. So just some fun stuff just to kind of get excited for that retail season coming up. And that's part of the fun. When you join simplymadelocal.com, you're joining a creative community of entrepreneurs. So you're joining this whole group of just really fun makers that we've got some that are, we have some that are new business owners. We've just kind of got the experience all over the board. But what's really, really fun is that you can reach out to other makers. You can ask them questions, us questions. We support each other. We promote each other's products. And we're just trying to help each other succeed. So that's what's really fun. And that's what you'll find at simplymadelocal.com. If you would like to try us out, we give away your first month for free. You can come and experience a premium membership. I know I talked a little bit about that basic membership earlier, that you're going to get to experience 5 different listings, absolutely free. You put that up on the site, no listing fees, no commission fees, no advertising fees. But with a premium membership, you're going to get unlimited, all of that, unlimited listings, unlimited product views, and our support. We do advertise across all of social media, and that's part of the really fun stuff that you're going to get with our community. So if you'd like to try us out for 30 days, please come and click that sign up button. And then at the bottom of that next page, you're going to go ahead and enter code HANDMADE, and that's going to get you 30 days, absolutely free. Super fun. So where you at, Ryan?
Oh, sorry. I accidentally grabbed the wrong vinyl, so I'm about to put my heat transfer vinyl into my Cricut machine, and my shirt is still processing. I guess that's the right word. Processing, right?
Yeah, yes.
Probably. I'm hoping I didn't put too much water in there, because I'm always worried about doing the bleach because I've had like things get too bleached before and like puts holes in them. So I'm always a little wary. So that's why I like did a little bit of water. But no, I can see now that I'm looking off to the side. I can see. I don't know if you can
how you're gonna get that different. You're gonna get those.
You can already see it's like different, a little bit different from where I see
Oh
it.
wow!
It's just I couldn't tell this part because it's still really wet.
I know.
And I want to make mention.
It takes so long to see, but you can kind of see on the edges. It's
Oh yeah, that's so cool, Carrie.
Right? I think
Very cool.
I wanted coral and wine, and I think I might have accidentally grabbed orange, but I'm not 100% sure here. It's really hard to tell between the two.
I think it looks like a tequila sunrise. Like that.
It does. It's like a fall sunset.
Very fall.
Love it. And orange, come on, it's your like burnt pumpkin spice or your
I am an October baby, so that's
cinnamon, cinnamon October sunrise. I don't know.
There you go.
Definitely looks like something that could go Halloween through fall for sure.
True. And wine is one of the colors, or a wine light color at least is one of the fall colors. So we're doing
and this
here.
is a really fun project to do with boys too, because you could really get that camo look, and you can kind of show them how fun it is to kind of create their own fashion. I think, not only to do crafts, but to be interested in creating their own fashion, their own sense of fashion, I think is.
I know. My daughter loves tie-dyeing. She'll just go find things in her closet that she decides she wants to tie-dye, and we're like, okay. Yeah. This is now blue and green.
Yeah, and with that boy, you could just really get those colors. You could do like
maybe our next tie-dye live we should be with our kids. Like we should all like get them together, and I can grab my kids and my daughter, and we could all do it. That sounds fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, tie-dyeing is fun. We try to get together as a team often, and so we definitely should have that instead of the next game night.
Yeah, tie-dyeing.
So this is a lot of fun.
I definitely want another game night because that was ridiculously fun.
Yeah.
So this is a really fun project that you could do also with your girlfriends, doing a crafting night in instead of going out. The fun part about this is that you don't even have to choose a new piece of apparel. You could just go with something that you already have, or even a scarf. And Bleach is from the 99-cent store, so you could be you could pay all sorts of different ranges for this. But if you
$8.
Yeah. If you're looking for more ideas on crafting with your girlfriends at night, you should check out our blog at simplymadelocal.com. We have a really wonderful article on there about the best ideas for crafting in with your girlfriends this season. So check that out. It gives you all the ideas on what to buy and how to connect with your friends virtually or in person. You could do either one.
You can also go check out our YouTube channel. We are at simplymadelocal.com, at simplymadelocal there as well, and you can watch all of our previous lives. And with your girlfriends.
And
That
if you're
is
super
super
into
neat.
fashion, you're definitely
Tell us about it, Carrie. Tell us, what are you, okay, leak a little bit. Tell us what your favorite part of this upcoming blog is going to be. Oh, but before I mention anything, so wait, you're going to have to repeat that. So once a month, we put out an article of the best of the best that we can find in a certain category or a theme that we find over all of social media. So we go out there and we scout for months before. We find the best of the best handmade products, and then we bring it to you in an article once a month. And this month, of course, is fall fashion, because that is the quintessential article.
This is like Carrie's dream article. This is her most favorite one, I think.
Yeah, it's still my favorite. It's still my favorite article I've ever written. So I'm excited.
Last year was incredible. Absolutely. Last year was absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
so, okay,
awesome.
Carrie, give us a little sneak peek. What is your favorite part of this upcoming article?
I would say it would be parts, because the fringe, like
fringe. Oh my
Fringe
gosh, I
time.
love fringe.
With
I'm so excited.
I'm wearing fringe. You can't tell because I'm wearing black, but I got a little fringe going on here tonight. So
with the fringe boots. Oh my god, it was so cute.
The fringe boots are my favorite. So there's gonna be a good amount of fringe in the.
So what are we talking about, Carrie? Is this just fashion for? Is this just
for kids, for bags, jewelry, all kinds of stuff. So
okay, so there is going to be different things.
Right? Oh yeah, I made sure the fringe was.
So there will be different things other than clothes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Burnt orange.
Ooh.
Look at that.
It like naturally looks like a pumpkin.
I know.
I pulled that off.
It looks like
Okay, I'm almost there.
Rubber bands, guys.
Keep on trucking, Abby.
There's a lot of rubber
This is
bands.
going to be fun. I know it's a lot of rubber bands. There's a lot of setup going on, but I'm almost done. I'm on my second to the last one, and then I'm going to start dyeing. And like I said, I'm only going to let mine go for a couple minutes because I don't want it to be that whitish color. But I'm really curious what color this bleach pulls, because when you do something other than black, you never know what color you're going to end up with. It's like a surprise.
So yours is a burgundy too. I got mine like a wine color, and it just made it a lighter version of that. Can you see the gradation there?
Oh yeah.
So this part right here on the sleeve is dry.
Huh.
Because I just sprayed it. I actually really like the way that looks. And then, I don't know, I probably can flip it over and do the back side too.
That's a good idea.
Definitely should do the back. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and you have to think too, when you put it through the wash, it might come out looking a little bit different than you think it would do.
True.
I've done spray it and it looks one color, and then I throw it through the wash and I pull it out and I'm like, that looks totally different than what I thought it would look like.
I know. I was nervous because it's a thicker fabric. I've never dyed a sweatshirt. I've only done like t-shirts and flower sack towels and kid clothes and stuff. So I'm really hoping that this goes all the way through, but as far as I can tell with what it's doing already, I think it's going to be fine. So I think we're going to have a pretty good dye here, and I'm definitely going to be hiding this from my cat because she will dye my entire house wine and floral orange. We're not sure yet. So yeah, she likes to walk on things like this. So
it might fit in the oven.
Sweatshirt in the first place. Here she is right here. Sorry, guys. She said,
yes, I heard.
I do what I want. Is what she said.
Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
exactly
perfect.
why I wanted this sweatshirt.
That is too funny.
I mean, and
All
it
right.
matches her kinda, so ginger cat, ginger shirt, we're going good. Oh, that's cute, Ryan. I like that.
Yeah. I actually
really like that font.
On my, I made a doormat. We did the doormat live, but I
Yes.
had done it for there. And so it's a big one. It says, "Hey there, pumpkin."
Very cute.
Cute. I like
Yes,
it.
we have a tutorial on our YouTube. If you are getting ready to switch out your doormat, we've got a tutorial on how you can get yourself a doormat for under $5 to say anything that you wanted to say.
Oh, awesome. I love those doormats.
Our Pinterest has a whole doormat thing, and oh my god, so many funny. What did yours say, Carrie? You said beach please, right?
It says beach please, and it is still going very strong, by the way. And all we did was use like stencils and what was it, acrylic paint?
It's regular
And
paint.
it still looks perfect.
Mine said, "Come back when you have wine and tacos," and so I just relocated it to the garage door so my husband can remember that he needs to bring me tacos.
Or don't come in.
Or don't. Get in the car and go. Yeah.
Or don't enter. All right, I'm working on my last one, but as you can see, we haven't been on for an hour. You could get this whole project in and out for under an hour.
I know
that.
How quick was mine? Very.
Like 10 minutes?
Yeah,
maybe?
very quick.
It's mostly the waiting. The waiting is the hardest part, as we all know.
Yes. And I like to prep mine so that, because a lot of our projects take over an hour, and we only stay on for an hour on Thursday night. So I do a lot of prepping, but I knew with this one I could get it done. So we got about 10 more minutes, and I think it should be good.
Are you almost done with the rubber bands there?
Yes, this is my last rubber band, I promise.
How many rubber bands total?
Right.
Let's see, 6 and 6, so
12, 18,
18.
19.
18 rubber bands. How many nurses does it take to calculate 6 times 3?
Give me a drip rate. I'll give you that before I can do it.
Yeah, nurse math I am no good at, but regular, considering I homeschool, you got to kind of know the basics.
The book to figure that out.
All right, look at that. I think I'm there. Let me just make sure.
It's like a sweatshirt tube at this point.
I know. Basically.
It's like a little scarecrow man.
Yes, it does. Like you're preparing a little thing for Halloween or something.
Yes. Okay. So now I've got my bin that this guy is going to go into while it's processing, and then I have transferred my bleach into this convenient little squirt bottle that's going to really give me that precision.
Yes. Oh, that's what I was going to say too. These squirt bottles that I use, you can rinse them out and use them again. So that's a really cool thing.
And again.
Or Amazon has a whole bottle of Wilton little bottles.
Yeah.
They're like $5.
Or you just pour straight from the bottle. Like
you just go ham on it.
Taylor doesn't mess around. I feel you, Taylor. I feel you.
Like, gentlemen.
Okay. So I'm going to do this over the bin, and I'm just going to get right in there.
Now I'm cleaning. My craft tables.
Pushed mine away because it was like so strong that I was like, okay, pushing that away.
This is why I don't do bleach. You guys can take all the bleach dyeing.
I love bleach. I clean with bleach. I love the smell of bleach. I will bleach.
It's what clean smells like to me. Like true clean smells like bleach to me.
Y'all can have it.
Does that come from your military days?
And my mother and my grandmother, I think.
I just
my military.
Vinegar I'll use.
Smells like clean to me too. Yeah.
So yeah, no, my grandma was
yummy.
Both my grandmothers, who I spent the most time with, huge bleach users, and then my mom too, because bleach is cheap and it's effective, so.
I also don't want to sleep in sheets at a hotel unless they're white and they smell like bleach.
I like bleach. Because then they're fucking
and
bleach.
stiff. Oh.
Bleep.
It's fall, y'all.
Can you say that on live? Is that okay?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for whoever might not. I have a problem. I apologize. If you know me, it's a good thing that's the first one you've ever heard.
It is a good thing. That's true.
Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't done it yet. So
I know. I'm very impressed with myself that I haven't. So.
Why we're all such good friends. We all definitely do curse quite a bit, but it's fine. It's fun.
Okay, so as you can see already, it's going to this really cool, I don't know, white already.
Yeah,
I love it.
Have to watch it first.
I love it.
I'm excited to see it. I like what the different colors change into. I like that you guys are brave enough to actually pour bleach on things.
Well, yeah, it's yes. I was scared last time, but I feel like this time I was a little more prepared. So I'm just gonna finish up here, and then just as a reminder, like I said before, you'll be able to see those finished products on our social media this coming Saturday, and then we should have the YouTube tutorial up next week. Those usually take about a week to get up. and then you
Pick up
can
on
share that.
Wednesday?
Yeah, so that'll be good. Last week we did a really fun project with pumpkins. We did the pumpkin board. No, I'm sorry. Last week we did bows. Bows was so much fun.
So
yes, bows.
I apologize. Normally those are up by Wednesday, but I've been a little delayed. I've been a little busy with some other things, and so that will be up tomorrow.
All right, so we show you seven different ways, seven different ways on making a bows. So speaking of the retail season, yeah, if you're somebody who's making wreaths, we have a bow wreath. We had ways to make children's hair bows, women's hair bows, bows for fall, gift wrapping bows. Let me tell you, and anything you need bow related.
I do want to say I missed the live last week. I know I said that before, but Ryan made me the sweetest hair bow, and it's Halloween themed. I'm so excited to wear it. I'm so excited. It's so cute. So
I think I could make a felt bow that's like a Halloween bow, because I made like a fall one, and then I made Sarah a like purple and pink one afterwards because she wanted purple and pink.
Let's make one that looks like a bat.
Oh,
like a what?
Cute.
Make it like
That's
that.
a really good idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's a great idea.
Also, I have to say my sweatshirt, now that it has sat for a little while, I probably should go through it in the washing machine as soon as possible. But it is looking exactly like a pumpkin cream cold brew, and I am so excited.
That is really exciting.
I know. Drink, you know.
I'm sitting here literally watching ice melt, you guys, and I can't wait. Until it's like that.
Or put it in the oven, something.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm loving this. It is already turning out. So the color that it's pooling is just this beautiful light pink. So I'm gonna get this like I don't even know, this
like a rose color kind of.
Yes,
thing?
a rose color, exactly. So that's really cool. And this shirt was Amazon Essentials, so it was like $7, $8. So I thought that was really inexpensive.
Even with the like nice, the vinyl print on it, I think it was only about $8 or so on Amazon.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I got the last one though.
I think so. Because I wanted the buttons.
Yeah, I wanted the cat.
Okay, so I think we're gonna get going because we're not gonna have time for you to see my finished product, but you'll see it on Saturday. Yeah, but I hope that you had fun with us this evening, as well as every Thursday. We invite you to come join us live on Facebook every Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, if you're a maker or a crafter, please come check out somethingmadelocal.com. You're going to find a whole new way to sell virtually, and it's just really amazing. And then if you're somebody who is just interested in buying some really cool custom personalized products, please support a local artist. A lot of our makers do deliver locally, so if you can find somebody in your area, they are willing to meet with you or do a porch drop-off pickup type situation. So come check us out, and then please let us know if there's anything that you'd like to see us craft here on a Thursday night.
Especially with the upcoming holidays, we're super excited to try some like
super
holiday
fun
things we might not necessarily have. So please
let us know. So so we're gonna get going, and we'll see you back here next Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We hope you have a wonderful week and stay safe. We'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.